Alright, since I'm doing trade breakdowns, I decided to also do Wednesday where I hit I believe 1 to 8 or 1 to 9 RR trade on based on like wake theory and rejection block. So that's what I'll be going over today. So coming down on the day, I did not trade 9:30 open, which was right here, which reacted off of this imbalance or 4-hour imbalance here. So coming down on the day, I like to mark out my previous highs and lows. So it was Wednesday, so I marked out the Tuesday high and Tuesday low. And scroll down to the 4-hour. This was our not weekly, day opening gap, which is marked out right here by this indicator. And so I scroll down to the 1 hour, and at this point in time, price was here. So price was here, and I was waiting for some sort of retracement down to this wick area here, which reacted off of this opening gap. So I had this rejection block because in my mind right now we are bullish. As you can see, price swept some sort of liquidity on the other side, and we've been making higher highs and higher lows. So I was hoping to see price come down to this low and not sweep it because we're in a bullish trend. And we can see that price was also in this 1 hour fair value gap. So I was hoping to see price come down and sort of wake back up and hold this resistance, as there's a order block here also. So I had this marked out, and also before I like to mark out my 6 p.m. midnight open and 9:30 open. So if we were to look, we have our 6 p.m. day, which was back over here. Give me a sec, I gotta find it. Right over here. So I'll mark this at 6 p.m. I'll find the midnight open at 12 a.m. here. Which is right here. Midnight open. And then I mark out the 9:30 here, which you don't have to do all the time, but I just like to trade these key levels. It gives us more confluences for where price is most reactive off of. So as you can see, we have our 6 p.m. open here, which is in the beginning of this rejection block. And as I was coming down, I also saw that there was a 1 minute rejection block off of this order block, which this in case would also be rejection blocks. So lots of rejection blocks overlapping one another, which is why I like had a high confidence that price was not going to sweep this level because we have so many areas here. So we have all these levels here, and I decided to set my limit at 19400, which was the rejection block of, I believe, the 1 hour, because higher time frame, higher confluence. And I put a 10-point stop loss. And so if you let it run, you see I get tapped in right here. Very minimal drawdown. And I targeted opposing liquidity here. Because we were in a bullish structure, I decided to target buy side instead of 50%. if we were in a higher time frame bearish market, I would target the 50%, either these fair value gaps here, as price could reverse back and sweep the liquidity. But since we were in a bullish structure, I decided to target liquidity here and here. So if you play it out, you'll see price tapped in, hit TP1. I was supposed to close above here for my second contract. However, I am still in school, so I took full off at around here. And I believe I took a little partial off at this for value gap here. So, but if you were to play it out, you'll see that price ultimately hits final TP. And so, and you see this is my confluence. We have the 6 p.m. open, 3 rejection blocks overlapping one another with higher time frame bullish structure, targeting opposing liquidity. And if you held all the way, it would have been a 1 to 26 RR, which is, I think, is crazy. You could take 26 losses and still be at break even if you hit one nice trade, which I say is very good if you're trying to passive funded. If you have any questions about Wick theory, you could let me know. But there are many videos online, YouTube, that teaches it. I just teach what I believe makes the best setups, which is overlapping rejection blocks around key opens and following higher time frame market structure trends. And yeah, this was my trade that I took, which was right here. So yeah.